joining in now. Reports about Kayensa HSS GoldBod. Sammy Gyamfi and down no. Reports about Kayensa HSS. Omo bokapa na eka omo bono. Say omo share dan realize but reports in HSS omo boka eka na omo bono it's over 3 billion Ghana cedis. That is the indications about Kayensa CCA. CCA HSS and averagely no per an ounce of gold biano mutimi boka bese 8,000 Ghana cedis per ounce of gold biano and accumulate amana babe drew 3 billion Ghana cedis and a car a wohonoma you see a trese GoldBod na say any daso say bi omunyeska omunyeska edi kushin a Ghana's economy no e ma see reserves akonanim see reports trese omu boka ababe kayensa enti no trese Sammy Gyamfi say adwuma oye no ebi mu hu ne say da bi nye sei na wo so oye adwuma no adwuma na oya sisi abaso pa bebre boni din bona baso no enye saa na reports ne kire say sana eye on say on grounds kire say kasusuo na omo ebo wo honom enti we reports free asase news omo reports omo gather and kire say yes indeed the GoldBod is not making revenue as it is purported amount for dodo na ka ho asem enti ye be go through what is exactly in the report, what is exactly the figures no what is it saying na HSS GoldBod ka ye dia bet ye dia basen ka enye na dwuma te say the CocoBod ye na dwuma omo eto gold no na omo edi free Ghana ha export ekwa amono ne na yetimi anya foreign exchange e dia ba be share ye economy no no enye sa na tie na omo boka into this is a reporter a free asase newsroom omo ede aba enti ebe go through now what is exactly going on and claim say among for say Sammy Gyamfi den ka ye man step it down as a President John Dramani Mahama ehwem nenka o man in see form because adwuma all ye no am saying shame crying. Let's go through and then we'll let you know what is really happening. Also checks by Assassin News indicates that GoldBod has recorded an estimated 3 billion Ghana cedis in losses within its first year of operation under the new gold aggregation and exports regime. The new gold aggregation and exports regime by President John Dramani Mahama set it up according to Assassin Newsroom no more report and it stress GoldBod no omo enche da mo bra papa bia e wo honom na emu meka na omo abo so far. Checks made suggest that GoldBod is estimated to be losing an average of 8,000 per ounce of gold, approximately 25,900 per kilogram, $25,900 per kilogram. This includes the logistics cost, the assay difference, and the FX fluctuation. Now, the assay difference, no, HSA, gold, no, per 1 ounce biano, the content or the characteristics of gold quantity are 1 ounce biamu, and I say, say a kilogram, the gold quantity 1 kilogram biamu of gold, no, the assay difference no differ be away no the quantity no was so a chain way and you won't mean ton a pay and you realize that you're 1 kilogram of gold but the value of that 1 kilogram of gold no and you're known internationally your ton no our market so the assay difference is accounting to this loss ewo GoldBod honum and another aspect is also the FX fluctuation into foreign currency no the way and also not any stable at a point and also affected the sales of gold and also the export of gold into different countries and no any and some about and I say what is really accounting for the loss GoldBod honum. And I also waha and I'll say this does not mitigate the fact that GoldBod's introduction has been hailed as structurally positive for Ghana's management of its mineral resources. We know my who say no crack said the medical can chess a GoldBod na bomb homo de pano and then the boy braka crap honum or say GoldBod was set up to among other things by all gold produced by small-scale miners through appointed agents and with exclusive mandate to sell it on the international market. na say GoldBod no was set up say e beto gold na free a year small scale miners for no ho na omo di ni nyina akọ omo akache na omo atimi akọ on the international market. Under the current structure, Alhaji Bawa, the licensed national aggregator, has the mandate to purchase all gold from tier 2 traders who in turn buy from tier 1 operators at mining sites. Now, Alhaji Bawa, in this context, you find say cocoa cratchy for nyina penny, yet related to gold. On a cocoa cratchy for nyina penny, and cocoa cratchy for nyina penny, no, or to gold, no free cocoa cratchy for her. Enti koko cratch for mo nkrase to gold free akua for ho no omo to free akua for ho a na Alhaji Bawa nso so ato free koko cratch for no ho no de ko GoldBod enti we ye relating it to CocoaBod enti CocoaBod omo koko cratch panyin na Alhaji Bawa GoldBod enti Alhaji Bawa no so to free tier 2 traders no omo na licensed gold purchases omo na to free small scale miners for and say ebede dwa say it looks as if say tier 2 for no and say licensed gold dealers no omo baby ombenya gold na free bi emfa ho say ye galamsey fo say ye illegal miners say ye legal miners and say small scale miners so omo da say tier 2 for no dan so omo ato omo gold no omo de kwakoma go CocoaBod for speculations by CocoaBod and as a GoldBod ebe counter say enye no kre no omo to free licensed dealers ho yes indeed that one we know but licensed dealers no why mo no mo to free omo ho and so be ya asema ebeda ho so eno NHS say under the current structure Alhaji Bawa the licensed national aggregator has the mandate to purchase all gold from tier 2 traders who in turn buy from tier 1 operators at mining sites and we are direct from source. Bawa receives a fixed price from GoldBod and GoldBod advances him the funds to purchase the gold with a repayment interval of 3 days. It's Bawa no or a man of fixed price, a price way and I'll be to gold no at free site. Na omuji tuma na GoldBod edis kanibiama Alhaji Bawa no akwakoto na odiaba ansana GoldBod so be take it through the assay test no ansana de akọ adwaman so akwakotom. However, rapid fluctuations in international gold prices during these intervals are contributing significantly to the losses our chest suggest. And no any ensemble din kan bo so kire say fluctuations in the foreign exchange no and no affect the prices of gold ama say ye nke kuta 1 kilo amount was say nke free 1 kilo that is not what we are getting from the 1 kilo because of the fluctuation in the FX. I'll say the core challenge of gold optimization, according to insiders, is that GoldBod is buying gold entirely in cedis, yet using the Bloomberg rate. Yes, if you are buying gold in cedis, you don't use the Bloomberg rate, which is the dollar. And also assemble. So far, the company has purchased 66 tons of gold from both unknown and verifiable sources, but only 6.6 tons have been added to Ghana's reserves. A matter now under some scrutiny, with international NGOs demanding the annual sourcing reports from GoldBod. As at CCIA say about 66 tons of gold and GoldBod or more etimi ato. I free both unknown and verifiable sources. Or more licensed and we don't know how they come about their gold and no any and some more so from unknown and verifiable sources. And they move 6.6 tons out of 66. And move 6.6 tons per and we've added it to Ghana's gold reserves. And no any and some and also so almost say a some more it is under investigation and under scrutiny. People are trying to look into it, especially some international NGOs. They are demanding the annual sourcing report from a year GoldBod. You can't annual sourcing, and I say, you said the period year GoldBod by almost sourcing. How do they come about getting people? Now we know, said there is a licensed national aggregator. There is a tier 2 licensed dealers. Now, after the tier 2 licensed dealers, now who do they get the gold from? And also, another thing that international NGOs, according to Assassin News, they are trying to find out. Say why more and almost sourcing no Eddie free or more eba. Now, I'll say So we are continuing. I'll say door assay difference. We are aware of the assay differences where many of the local traders use water density assay methods instead of fire assay. These alleged losses are occurring despite record high global gold prices and rising production levels locally. Now, I'll say now we have two different assay tester. Yeah, Morani. Now, omuhun is locally, and I say oko site, and I say these me say tier 2 for you. Omuto gold. Now, most of them they run a year water and as a liquid assay test. No, and now they running. Omu use chemicals be and they tested the gold quantity in a kilo of gold and I say an ounce of gold. But over GoldBod, omu use fire and I say hot temperature test and omu use to check the quantity and I say the quality of that particular gold bar and I say that particular gold or not and I say an ounce of gold no omu use a fire test and I say yes and no and now omu check omu they are aware said there are some differences say them di kind no differences wom. Enti the water be check no udi jaya there is going to be a difference enti I don't know why and na boka the okoto ye no e de bre GoldBod and I say GoldBod as say abe come onsa because licensed gold dealer na the ono him say the quantity no this is the quantity or they come a year GoldBod but ye the fire test ebe ye no na difference abem enti yes price no so be den ebete. So this is what they are telling us. Assassin News is saying that they are aware of the differences, of which we are also giving you the explanation to why there is that particular difference in a gold free site. And I said tier 2 for now to their common national aggregator now and also so their common GoldBod no how the difference comes about. Or see under the current policy, GoldBod is the exclusive buyer of gold from small scale miners and can also take up to 20% of large scale production when necessary. Or say under current policy, I was saying GoldBod, exclusive buyer of gold from small scale miners. And it is say CocoBod, exclusive buyers. And it is say cocoa. Until first massen cotton. Yes, you are smuggling. And it is see a sana gold in Zuswaye. You are smuggling because Ghana GoldBod, exclusive buyers from small scale miners, penny bets me out to free omo. Empo uyo before for out me kotwa. And then I say what say yachim kofu be a beam ya kwachi omo woman can sim niade because gold womo hua instead of selling it to GoldBod no come on pekwachi kwan bi so akwakoton no magis kana gu mbotom. Enti no ehun ensem eno no. Or say this represents a major departure from the previous GoldBod forex gold for oil framework, and I wish the Bank of Ghana, working through the precious minerals marketing company, bought gold, but not as a monopoly. Even though the Bank of Ghana has declared in line with IMF directives that it is no longer financing gold purchases, Assassin News understands that the central bank is still effectively supporting buying, albeit with the entire risk now concentrated rather than shared. Industry experts warn that commodity trading, especially gold, requires the 5-step framework for risk-based due diligence in the mineral supply chain, adapted specifically for gold, as well as sophisticated risk management and hedging. Lessons painfully learned by Ashanti Goldfields decade ago. Without such hedging, price volatility can rapidly erode margins. And yes, these are the explanations. Omo ede eba chese empo sesie ya yen hu ne say GoldBod omo make profit. They are injecting a lot of dollars because omo the gold no kwana omo ton dollars na de ba finance ministry omo inject every 3 months they will subsidize the foreign exchange and the amount banks e Ghana ha no and yes ha na ehu no na in as much as say ebi mpo a omo de say sika no e ba Ghana ha no still now there is some 3 billion Ghana cedis loss bia make you. Also, the alternative sourcing initiatives approved by many domestic gold purchase programs, such as the World Gold Council, Responsible Jewelry Council, and LBMA, have clearly listed the criteria for obtaining a local gold. Let's just say that particular criteria, I also obtaining local gold. that will meet international standard to be sold out there to get FX and as a foreign exchange to be injected into the economy. No, omuhu say GoldBod omu fasa kwan so and omu de procure omu gold omu de call international markets. No, that is why they are accounting for, and I said there is some level of differences the sources. No, now yabe koso na